Okay, guys, I thought I would go live and just show you some of my goodies. Got some more goodies in the mail today. I just wanted to show them off. Um, if you see, I have doilies galore. Yeah, I got some doilies. And this is a photo album I made. This is the doily I just got. I got these on Whatnot on an auction. No, I didn't. I take it back. I got these at Jami Vintage. They're a matching set of cups, and they were made in Korea. The artist's name was Sunny, and they're not quite exactly the same. They look similar, but there's differences on each one of them. So, and they are hand painted. So I thought that was a good deal. Bought both of those. This is a little thing that holds my envelopes that I made. This back here is something that I bought off of a Whatnot auction. They were different creators were auctioning off. What was it? This was June's Sonic Gardens balloons box. That's my painting I just did. Decopauge paper. I used the crackling technique, and I don't think it turned out the way it was supposed to. It was supposed to look more crackly. I did all the steps, but I think I waited too long in between step 1 and 2 because I went back 2 hours after I thought it should be dry and it was still tacky. So I waited till the next day to put on the second coat, and I think I just waited too long. So I guess note to myself, I'll have to do that myself. And this paper, I'm not sure where I got the paper. It's Decopauge paper. I could have gotten it from Jami Vintage because I have a subscription with them, or I could have gotten it through Sonnet's Garden monthly box. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. That's bad, but I don't. This is paper that I made myself. I stamped it and made that myself. I got a little baby book back there that I need to fill up for my grandson. That was his, that my sister gave me for him. This cup, well, I ordered 2 because there was only 2 of them, I guess. I went back to the seller and she didn't have any more. I got it on Whatnot. Unfortunately, one of them was basically shattered into tiny, tiny pieces when I received it. So that's the USPS for you. But anyway, and this is something I won in an auction also. And that's another photo album back here that I made. And this is the doily that I put on top of it. Come up here. Here's a little paperweight, and I like to use paperweights when I'm paper crafting to weight stuff down after I've glued it. Here's let me see. There's a reason why I got this one. What is the brand on it? What's the maker? Oh, it's a porcelain, and it's from England. So I think it's the fishbone. I just love the blue pattern. I've gotten some stuff in blue that I think, I don't know, maybe next month I'll come out and do a blue, I don't know. And this is a little scale I just won at an auction. It's the only thing it's missing is the thing that goes right here. But it's got its weights on it. You know, the little weights. So you never know. I might find the perfect size thing to fit right here, and it would just be something like this, but I think it would be more curved because it fits the curve. So we'll see. Or maybe it didn't come with one. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, this is a little like gunny sack material, and I just stamped on top of it with a stamp some roses. And my daughter-in-law and son, that was their wedding invitation. And here's a little dish. I'm not sure. I got this on a Whatnot auction. I'm not sure who I got that one from, but I loved the design on it, and I think, let me take a look and see who it is. Another doily on top of it. I don't know. I'm not sure. It is ironstone though. I do know that. I just don't know who the maker was on it. I can't really read it. Here's another thing from the June. I know they went on Whatnot and did the June maker. The creators that are in the group went on and had an auction. It was a raid train. It was really fun. If you've never been on Whatnot and ordered anything, you should try it sometime. But I've got all these papers, but I just thought, well, that's a really cute shelf sitter, and I won it on the auction. I've got the little birdhouses. There's a little clipboard I did back there for Easter. I just got this not too long ago on a Whatnot auction, and I think I got the bird at the same time I got this right here, this basket. And then this right here is a Ely coffee, and I just painted it and distressed it. I put a Iron Orchid design transfer on it. The little bird houses, I bought that from Jami Vintage. I won this Whatnot. I ordered this one from someone on Whatnot, the Care Bear. I'm not sure who I ordered that from, but that's an intended gift for someone. And the little birdhouse, that's just something I picked up on the clearance table at Michael's, and I used some paint. And then I've got like a little wood book back there that I got at a Whatnot auction from June. Yeah, let me see if I can get it in the picture. And I've got some pictures there with that paper. And I had those up at Easter time in my dining room, and I just put them in here. And then I got a bunch of sea shells up there. I can't even talk. Okay, and let me see. Move around to the closet. I just made that little butterfly picture that's on like a wood surface, and that turned out just like I wanted it to. I did some stenciling besides applying the paper on it. That's his recycled paper, and I put some stencils on it that I got from Jami Vintage. And that was that. The picture sitting on that shelf right there, that's on that chair. That's a something that I've had for a long time, and I just redid it in the colors of my room, and I thought it really matched. And it's supposed to go where that picture up there is. That picture up there is for my daughter. But for my birthday, my husband got me a sander. And a sander is sitting on the project that I'm going to work on next. I'm going to take that chair, and I'm going to clean it up, and I'm not sure if I'm going to take that naugahyde off of there or not. But I'm going to paint it and distress it. And I have a goose planter that's laying down that I'm going to put flowers in, and I'm going to weather defense it, and I'm going to put it outside in my yard. So that's what's going on with that. That's the project coming. It's going to come along. And let me see. I'll move you. Oh, and there's a little apron that I won too at an auction. I've got a couple of aprons there. One I got from Goodwill, and the other one is just a little piece of fluff I thought was really cute. There's my Stampin' Up stuff. And there's a Scrabble picture that I got at an auction. I'm trying to remember who that was. I've gotten several of her stuff, so yeah, like the basket that's painted over here, my recycling paper, and then that green basket at the top next to the birdhouses. I got that from the same person that did the Scrabble picture. So, yep, and I think I've shown this before. I did I did these right here. And then I made this over. It was a brown, and this was black, and I just repainted it, put some Decopauge paper on it, put a transfer on it. And then the plate up there, I'm not sure who the maker was on that one, but it's somebody I collect, so I got that. There's probably Homer Laughlin, I'm not sure. But it wasn't one of the transfer plates that I really liked. Oh, make you dizzy. I'll come back over here. I didn't go over these plates, but I got these plates. And little seashells that I made. I was working on. Okay, let me go in here and ignore the wires behind it. But I just got these flowers in today, and another doily. I got this from an auction last week. And I just got all three products together and put them together there. I think they look good. I like it. Now I'm gonna turn around to my table here. And I got this. I'm gonna save this for my flowers. Thought about putting a plant in there. Thought about getting a violet and putting it in there. But look at the patina on that. I just love it. I can put a plant in there and put it on my deck. I can save it and just use it to put my floral arrangements in. And the swan, that's my favorite thing that I just got. Look at that swan, isn't she pretty? And I got a plant yesterday, and so I put that in there. And then the candlesticks I got at Whatnot, and I swear those candlesticks were so inexpensive. And I was in a bidding war on an auction, and they were still inexpensive. So if you haven't gone to Whatnot, you should. I already owned these because I like crystal. I already owned these. And so then my husband went to Dollar Tree and got those for me, those lights. And then I've got like a butter pat underneath it to set my crystal on so it's balanced. And I got a butter pat under each one. And then I've had the ironstone. I got these at my Goodwill. I only paid like, I think $4 for that one. To come around and take another look at this. Isn't this pretty? Isn't she pretty? Yep, she's pretty. She's a beauty. And so this is my other ironstone. I think this one was probably $3. And this, I don't know. I don't know where I picked that up. I just picked it up. Probably was a couple bucks. And then these plates, I just got these plates from Jami Vintage. And these are ironstone. And these are they're made in England. What does that say? It's a Renaissance hand painting. This is J&G Meakin, England, is what those plates are. And they're not for sale. I had someone message me and ask me how much I wanted. And I'm like, oh, they're not for sale. And these are just Gibson plates, but they're white. So sometimes at Christmas time, I have a Christmas set of Gibson with the cardinals on it. And so sometimes at Christmas time, what I like to do is if I have a lot of people, then I can mix and match my white plates with my cardinal plates, and I have like red bowls. So I can set my table. And there's some more pictures that was from a Barnes series that's where I get most of my decoupage papers from, but most of them are like really pictures like those. So there's a glare on that other one, but it's a barn. And let me go in here. Let's see what else I got. I've got some pictures to still hang on this wall. So these are all gonna go up next to my nice painting. And that's a view of Mount Hood. And then I've got that picture up. That one was from the painted photographer. It was Connie, and I won that. I think that was from June also. And go over to this little table. This table needs to be refinished, or I need to get rid of it and get a different table. One of the two. But this is my goose. Is that my goose? I think it's a goose. What do you guys think? Is it a duck or a goose? I think it's a goose. But she's sitting on one of the doilies I just got today. And then that's one of the things I got from the Decopauge Queen. I got those papers, and one of the papers I did the outside of the frame, and then the other one is the insert is another piece of decoupage paper. So I really liked that. And then over here, there's a painting that my mama did. And then there's a plant, and I haven't found the right planter to put that plant into. I need to get rid of that one, but oh well. There's a little candlestick and a birdhouse, and I thrifted both of those products, and then I painted and put transfer papers on it. I learned a painting technique to get crackle on the roof of that. So, yeah. And there's a cutting board that I got at Goodwill, and then there's an easel behind it. And I put the Decopauge paper on there. That was from the whole line of Decopauge papers in the springtime. And yeah, that's about it. There's a basket down on the bottom that I got from Goodwill. And that's about it. And so one of the other projects I have is this mirror. It's kind of a nautical looking mirror. So I'm gonna take it down and I'm gonna paint it, and I'm gonna try to paint it in something that goes more with my living room. So I'm not quite sure. It's probably gonna be like a dark green, maybe with a hint of blue in it. Who knows? Anyway, and you can see in the mirror the outside. That's really weird. You can see my car, my trailer. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, let me just flip over here. And my flowers are coming up nice. We still have to redo our front yard, but it all takes time. We just barely finished doing the backyard. Now we gotta do the front. But anyway, I am rambling now, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Oh no, wait a second. One more wall. This is a wall that I almost have completed. It's as you walk in my front door. So I got a little stand over here that I really don't want to show. And then there's my grandson, and there's a picture I did right there. And I used a bunch of products. And that's another painting my mom did. And some more paper from Jami Vintage. That's me and my husband when we were engaged. And that is a platter that Jami Vintage did that. She used an IOD transfer and she painted it, and then they poured that glaze stuff on top of it. So it has a flat finish to it now. Or a flat surface, not flat finish, it's kind of shiny. But anyway, and I'm looking to buy a table that goes right there below it as you walk in the door. But that's why I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. My living room is just a work in progress right now. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. And there's my little walker for my granddaughter. Bye guys, see you later.